to the distinguished guests, respected teachers, dear parents, and my fellow graduates. A very warm welcome to the Class 10 Graduation Day ceremony. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and hope for the future. It's indeed a momentous occasion as we come together to celebrate the journey of growth, learning, and countless memories created over the years. To invoke the blessings of the Almighty and seek the guidance for the path ahead, let us welcome Ranjana ma'am and team for an invocation song. I kindly request our Vice Chairperson, Ms. Aishwarya DKS Hegde, Principal Dr. Vedavati BA, Ms. Madhulata, and Vanshika of Grade 10A to come forward and light the ceremonial lamp.
शंकर पूजिते शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे सर्वसहोदरि शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे सर्वसहोदरि शारदे अभीष्टवरदे शारदे अद्भुत चरिते शारदे अभीष्टवरदे शारदे अद्भुत चरिते शारदे शृंगगिरिस्ते शारदे श्रुति प्रतिपादे शारदे शृंगगिरिस्ते शारदे श्रुति प्रतिपादे शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे मंगलदायिनी शारदे संगीत प्रिये शारदे मंगलदायिनी शारदे संगीत प्रिये शारदे कामितवरदे शारदे कोमल चरणे शारदे कामितवरदे शारदे कोमल चरणे शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे सर्वसहोदरि शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे शंकर पूजिते शारदे.
Thank you, team and the dignitaries. The lighting of the lamps symbolizes the dispelling of ignorance and the arrival of knowledge and wisdom. May we always be guided by the light of truth and understanding. Now, to officially welcome everyone and set the tone for today's celebration, I invite Lakshmi HM to deliver the welcome speech.
Thomas More was pitch perfect when he uttered the eternal words, "You may break, you may shatter the vase, if you will, but the scent of the roses will linger there still." Galaxy of individuals, esteemed Vice Chairperson, Chief Guest, Principal, teachers, our proud parents, and our StarCast students, wishing you all a splendid evening. It is with great pleasure and immense excitement that I welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the Graduation Day 2025. Today, we come together to celebrate not just academic success, but also the resilience, determination, and growth of our graduates. First and foremost, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chairperson, Mrs. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde. Your leadership and guidance have been instrumental in shaping the vision of this institution. We are truly privileged to have you with us today, ma'am. I also have the distinct honor of welcoming our chief guest of the evening, Ms. Shreya R. Mahindrakar, a successful chartered accountant and a proud torchbearer of Apollo National Public School, who has graciously accepted our invitation to join us over here today. We welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to present a heartfelt welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A., who has always served as a glittering catalyst behind our success to become all-round path pavers. I would also extend my heartfelt welcome to Ms. Suprabha. Furthermore, I would like to extend a momentous welcome to those who uphold the spirit and life of their revered alma mater. They are none other than the magical Mokshit, the rock-steady Rakshan, and the sensational Sanjana. We welcome you all to this august gathering. Moving on, I welcome our dedicated teachers whose encouragement have shaped the paths of our graduates. Truly, you all are the idol makers of the society. Thank you for instilling the vision of purity in each of our hearts. Next, I put forward a convivial welcome to our beloved parents. Today's celebration is as much yours as it is for our graduates. My dear students, you all are God's investments in the hands of your parents. You are the protagonists of today's program. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It is a testament to hard work and perseverance each of you has shown. It is a day to pause and reflect on the journey that has brought you here. I welcome you all on this day, which marks a new beginning. Last, but definitely not the least, a humble welcome to all the supporting staff of Apollo National Public School. Without your support and hard work, organizing this event would never have been successful. Once again, I welcome you all to this gallant show of gratitude and emotion.
Thank you, Lakshmi, for your heartfelt welcome address. It's time to welcome our Class 10 graduates. They stand before us today with the lamps, each one symbolizing the journey they have taken and the bright future they're about to embark on. One of the most cherished moments of any graduation is when you receive the blessings of those who have supported you the most, your parents. They have been your pillars of strength and guiding stars. At this time, we would request the parents of our graduates to stand up and offer your blessings. Thank you, parents, for being their constant source of strength and inspiration. I request all the parents to please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we now reach an important moment. It is time for our graduates to take the oath of commitment, a pledge to uphold values and ideals they have learned throughout their academic journey. We are truly honored to have with us today our respected principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A., who will now administer the oath to the graduating class.
As I stand on the bark of a new beginning, bidding farewell to the school I cherish, I vow to adhere to the core values and principles that underpin this institution's mission. I shall be honest in thought, word and deed, choosing integrity in a world of complacency and compromise. I shall hold fast to the values and ideals I have imbibed and absorbed all my years at school. I promise to persevere in my endeavors to scale lofty heights with diligence and sincerity and bring credit to my alma mater. We resolve to strive, to seek and not to yield to any kind of tribulations of life, thereby remembering to serve all with empathy and promote the lessons of equity and peace to be followed with sustainability all throughout.
Thank you, ma'am, for leading us in the oath today. The graduation song is a reflection of both the joy and nostalgia we feel as we stand on the threshold of a new beginning. It marks the end of one chapter and the exciting start of another. Let us have our talented Class 10 students to perform the graduation song as we honor the memories we have created and the future we are all about to embrace.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with a future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears. Never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye. And yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. Times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph. Hold you in my heart forever, I'll always remember you. Another chapter in the book, can't go back but you can look. There we are on every page, memories I'll always save. Up ahead on the open doors, who knows what we are heading towards. I wish you love, I wish you love. For you the world just opens up, but it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. Times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph. Hold you in my heart forever, I'll always remember you. And yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moments, so glad I got to know you. Times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph. Hold you in my heart forever, I'll always remember you. I'll always remember you.
Now, let us take a moment to honor the institution that has shaped all of you to the individuals you are today. Our school song has always been a symbol of unity, pride, and the values that have guided you throughout the years here. I request all the teachers and guests to stand up and join us in singing our school song.
Sing all hail for Apollo Nation, sing loud and loud. Our beloved Alma Mater, come and join her song. Sing all hail for Apollo Nation, sing loud and loud. Lift up the banner, bearing onwards, character and honor. Are the watchmen of our culture, brilliant be you. Sing on, hail for Apollo National, sing loud and long. Our beloved Alma Mater, come and join her song. Grant the spirit of love and
Thank you, parents. Thank you, guests. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for this beautiful rendition. Now, we move to another important and symbolic moment in today's ceremony. The passing of the school flag is a representation of continuity, leadership, and responsibility. And today, we are here to witness the handover of the school flag from our current school captain, Tanuj Sai of grade 10B, to our principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A. This act signifies the trust and responsibility being passed down to the next generation of leaders. I request our school captain to step forward and formally hand over the school flag to our Honorable Principal Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting the flag and carrying it forward with commitment and dedication. I would like to kindly request all our graduates to begin making their way back to their seats. We move on to an important segment of our ceremony, the felicitation of the toppers from the previous year. These students have set an example of academic excellence, perseverance, and diligence. With great pleasure, I invite Ms. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde, the Vice Chairperson of our school, to come forward and felicitate the recipient. I now invite the toppers of the academic year 2023-24 to join us on the stage. I would like to call upon Mokshit of grade 10B, who has secured 98.6% and centums in History and Civics, Biology, and Computer. Rakshan CV has secured 98.4% and centums in History and Civics, Chemistry, Biology, and Computer. Sanjana AS has secured 97.8% and centum in Biology. Congratulations to all the toppers. You have set a high benchmark and we are sure that you will continue to achieve great things in future. I request our Vice Chairperson to kindly remain on the stage. Moving forward, we now shift our focus to celebrating excellence in sports. Our school has always placed great emphasis on nurturing talent not just in academics, but also in the field of sports. Today, we have a privilege of felicitating one of our outstanding sports stars who has brought great honor to the school through sheer dedication and exceptional performance. We have amongst us one such individual and a proud Apolite, Ekangsh Kumar N. He represented our school for 2 years in CISCE national and state level skating competition, where he has won around 12 medals. A notable alumni who achieved a spectacular success on the 67 National School Games 2023-24, organized by the Council of Indian School Certificate Examination, and he has won a cash prize of Rs 25,000. Congratulations, Ekangsh. Your achievement is an inspiration to all of us. Keep shining. Thank you, ma'am, for felicitating. As we continue with today's program, it is now time for our students to express their gratitude and appreciation to the institution. I request our Vice Chairperson and our Principal, ma'am, to come forward and accept this gesture. In line with commitment to sustainability, the gift is thoughtfully wrapped in recycled newspaper. Thank you, ma'am, for graciously accepting this token of appreciation from our class 10 students. Now, let us begin today's reflections with a few words from our graduates themselves as they share their experiences, memories, and the hopes for the future. First, we have Shreya S. from class 10B.
I bid a hearty and a magnanimous evening to our ever-charismatic Vice Chairperson, Mrs. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde, Honorable Chief Guest Shreya R. Mahendrika, beloved Principal Dr. Vedavati B.A. Ma'am, respected guests, adoring parents, striving faculty of Apollo NPS, and my dear fellow graduates. Myself, Shreya S. from class 10B, here to reflect back on my time at ANPS, Apollo National Public School. Words are not merely enough to describe the outstanding impact my institution has had on my life. They say, school is a building with 4 walls and a tomorrow within. My institution stands as a testament to that statement and beyond. Malala Yousafzai once said that one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. I'm ever fortunate that I've had multiple books, pens, friends, and teachers who have contributed eons in my progress. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to my institution, to my management, to my principal, to my teachers, to my fellow mates for providing me with 13 beautiful and extraordinary years of pure bliss, joy, learning, and growth. Thank you, Apollo NPS, for brightening my future and wishing all the very best of luck to my fellow graduates. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Karan Madappa to share few words.
Good evening, respected dignitaries, principal, faculty members, dear parents, and all my fellow graduates. It is truly an honor to stand before you today on this very special occasion. Today is a day of celebration, a moment we have all been waiting for, our graduation day. We grew up so fast, isn't it? Today marks a pivotal moment in my life. As I stand here, I am overwhelmed with memories and emotions. My journey through these classrooms has been nothing short of remarkable. Firstly, from the first day I entered this institution, I was welcomed into a family that shared knowledge, experiences, and dreams. My journey in our school is not just about academics, but about every experience. It is about discipline, the study sessions, the projects, the moments of joy and struggle, the value of friendship, the victories I gained, and the learnings I got from my losses. The importance of hard work and the power of perseverance was majorly highlighted throughout my journey. It's about the memories of my sports events, cultural programs, and seminars where I met new ideas and people that have shaped me. So to achieve this, I had the lovely support of my adorable teachers and administrators who played an important role, not only by guiding me through challenging phases, but also encouraged me to think critically and aim high. A big thank you to them for their constant support and education. Today is not just about looking back. It's also about looking forward with hope and excitement. As I step out into the world beyond these walls, I embark on a new chapter filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. The road ahead may not always be smooth. Sure, there might be obstacles, but there are also opportunities. To my fellow graduates, today, it marks the end of this journey and the beginning of another, filled with new opportunities and challenges. Today is not just about reminiscing, it is about embracing the future. This is not the end, but just the beginning of another adventure. In closing, I leave you with this thought. Let's not just dream about our future, let's be architects of it. Once again, a very hearty congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
I would now call upon Manogna V. Babu of grade 10C to share her thoughts.
A delightful evening to our Honorable Vice Chairperson Aishwarya D.K. Hegde Ma'am, beloved Principal Dr. Veda Baisani Ma'am, our very own alumni Shreya R. Mahendrakar, our ever-supporting parents, passionate teachers, dedicated community leaders, and my dear acolytes. Every ending is a new beginning. We just have to turn the page. And today marks the turning of a beautiful page in all our lives. I still remember the very first day of my school. It was quite dramatic. Even though I didn't start the day with tears, I made sure I ended it with some solid cry. Why? Because I had only one box of fruits for both of my breaks. For the 6-year-old me, that was the greatest tragedy ever. Now when I stand here and look back, those good old days where we just sat, chilled, played games, and made memories are some etched moments in my life. Our teachers have been the supporting pillars of our journey. They don't just feel like educators, but like family. Not only have they taught us what's in the syllabus, but also a lot of OOS, out of syllabus lessons indeed. Well, it's the life lessons I'm talking about. Their laughter, kindness, and occasional extra insights have only made our day brighter. A big thank you to our community leaders, our unofficial guardians who have always cleansed the water we've spilled and made sure we behaved even when the teachers weren't around. They taught us responsibility in small, meaningful ways. To our parents, thank you for your endless love and unwavering support. You've been our strongest cheerleaders even during those days when we struggled to believe in ourselves. My fellow graduates, this is not an end, but a brand new beginning. Let's dream big and walk forward with the courage, gratitude, and determination to make a difference in the world. Thank you and congratulations to us all.
Thank you, Manogna, Karan, and Shreya for sharing your beautiful reflections with us today. Your words truly captured the essence of your journey and the emotions that you feel as you reach this milestone. We are deeply touched by your heartfelt thoughts. Now it's time to hear about the journey from a parent. We are honored to invite Chandrasekhar, the proud parent of Amoga C. Bharadwaj of class 10C, to share few words.
Before I start, I would like to congratulate the kids, the children for beautifully singing. Richard sir, it's a great song. Anna Montana, Millie Cyrus, fantastic rendition. Thank you so much. And also, I'm so blessed, Aishwarya ma'am. I mean, every time I attend these functions, like what happened in the national annual where it is celebrated, believe in me, that song was so inspiring. And always I surprised, where do these guys get these songs? Because it's everlasting love songs. Thank you so much, kids. Great rendition. Richard sir, hats off to you. Thank you. Respected Aishwarya ma'am, chairperson, and beloved principal ma'am, and dedicated teachers, ayahs, ever-smiling ayahs, and the van drivers. I would like to thank each one of you for being, because it's 13 years of association with ANPS. I got 2 kids studying here. So impressed with everybody here. But I don't know how you inculcate those laughing moods whenever we enter in, like for parent-teacher meeting. I would say, like, as a parent, I would have a lot of tension with my son, whether he's studying. But I made sure that right from the way I parked my vehicle, the security guards laughed at me. Hello, sir, how are you? Had your coffee? I was, okay, the tension gets eased out. Then I come back, then I visit the dedicated teachers, as usual. They are so encouraging. Don't you worry, sir, everything is cool. They will participate. Then the ayahs, I always love them, because right from I feel they are the second mothers to our kids. Because once we send out those ayahs, I would say thank you so much. All of us should acknowledge them, ayahs, and especially the van drivers, because even 5 minutes late, they would never crib. Okay, sir, it's getting late. Take your time, sir, everything. Aishwarya ma'am, thank you so much for inculcating those great values here. And also, I would also like to share one thing here, is that what I learned, just now, I would like to stay straightforward. Just now I thought about it, lighting a lamp. because we have seen our engineering days in the corporates where I work, like it's only been VPs or senior VPs. But what I saw here was fantastic. Please inculcate this because there were ayahs, there was teachers, there was a principal. Fantastic. I'm telling you, and also I'm grateful to Vedavati Baisani ma'am because as a parent, now I've been residing in my area called Girinagar. I've made sure that whoever comes and asks me like which is the best school in South, I'm proudly saying, and actually I'm becoming a mouth marketer for ANPS, saying, okay, this is the guy, this is the school, you guys need to take them. They are wonderful, and actually I've told her so many times, don't mistake me of using this, but with open heart, I'm saying to Vedavati Baisani madam because that soft skills, I've learned so much from her with 2 or 3 interactions, and she has inculcated the same thing to the administrative staff. That is very important. That is very, very important, I'm telling you. Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am. And also, not the least but the last, I would request all the parents to give a standing ovation to this wonderful school called ANPS. Please stand up and give a wonderful, because they deserve it. One last sentence I want to say is like ANPS, it's Apollo National Public School, it's a rare, but I want to change it as acquiring network access, PS, stands for potential and success. This is a new abbreviation for it, or you can say expansion for this, I can give you that. Thank you so much for everything and give me an opportunity because the moment I said I heard that you are being chosen for it, I'm so pleased. And my daughter is in 5th standard, looking for 10th standard again if I get an opportunity. But great, ma'am. Thank you so much for everyone. Enjoy. And I want to use one thing for all my friends. I mean, I'll say that machas, because my sons, I always call them machas. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts, and your words truly resonated with all of us today. We deem it a privilege to have with us today Shreya R. Mahendrakar. With immense pleasure, I invite Shreya to address the gathering. Let us all welcome her with a warm round of applause.
So, after listening to everyone, be it the students and that satisfying smiles of all the parents, looks like I have forgotten my speech. I was well prepared and thought I wouldn't need this, but looks like, I would need it right now. Just give me a moment. Good evening, everyone. I extend my warm welcome to our dear principal, Vedavati ma'am, and management of ANPS and the graduating class of 2025 and their incredibly proud parents. So it's been an honor to be here. Of course, I'm sharing this stage with Aishwarya ma'am. I feel truly, truly lucky because it's just not her name, Aishwarya DK Kumar. I think she's the entrepreneur, the explorer, the educator, philanthropist, catalyst of the catalyst nowadays. Oh my God, that's really inspiring. And I'm truly blessed. I'm really grateful that I told yes when I was invited. And let me tell you that I'm a graduate of class 2014. So it's been 10 long years since I was here. It just feels like yesterday that I was roaming around these corridors and sitting in class, in library, or getting screwed up by Vijay sir. Vijay sir, he kept calling me Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Every time I made a silly mistake. So do you remember calling me Daddy for making a silly mistake? So yeah. And he's getting old. That's what I'm seeing right now. So, yeah, like I said, it was 10 years ago. and I sat on the other side of the dais as I was graduating. And I know probably these speeches will bore you, but I've come with a deal. So the deal is that I make this speech as short as possible. So the deal between you and me is that I'm going to take as less time as possible, and I want you guys not to sleep over it. That's the deal. So before I dive deep into anything, I just want to say that I want you guys to feel really, really proud of yourself that you're graduating from I don't know, I'm amazed looking at this farewell organized and the teachers and the students, their attires and everything. I think I should tell you guys to feel, please be proud of your institution. One of the best institution in Bangalore is what I can tell you. And a very big round of applause to ANPS. I take this opportunity to tell you guys that this day is much bigger for your parents. From the day they have pinned a small handkerchief to your uniforms, to the day your mothers have pinned your saris, I think it's a long way. And that awkward walk when you were young, and the awkward walk that you guys had wearing the sari, I guess you guys have come a long way. So they have sacrificed a lot for you guys to see what you are today. They're probably the ones who have taken time in the morning to make sure, your uniforms are pressed, your breakfast is ready, your tiffin box is packed, your water bottle is filled. So I just want you guys to do one thing. I want the class of 2025 to get up and give a loudest applause to your parents. Louder, louder. Please try to find your parents. Have a moment. Thank you, guys. So I'm not here to stress you or remind you about the competition outside. I'm just here as a good friend to make you feel confident and prepared. So this is just a heads up on few things that I want to convey this evening. So yeah, let's start with it. The first thing I want to convey you all is do what you like. This is what I tell everyone. Please do what you like, be it science, commerce, arts, or even sports, or be it making a career in any form of art, like music. We have, I guess you parents will be knowing, we have Asha Bhatt. She is also a Appolite, a famous singer now in our Kannada industry. So do what you like, irrespective of what it is. Chase your dreams. Please do not study for the sake of studying. Pursue your passion with utmost dedication. If you ask me, did you like what you did? I would proudly say yes, because I have enjoyed every moment of becoming a chartered accountant. Yes, of course, it comes with lot of setbacks, but the amount of excitement or the amount of joy I got on the day of result, I don't think I would have given any kind of happiness to my parents. So one is already yawning there. So yeah, the first thing is do what you like. And the second thing I want you to tell is, I have taken the longest time to understand is that to have faith in whatever you do. Have faith. Just trust the process. There was a time in my life wherein being a topper of school or scoring 100 out of 100 in math or stats in second PU meant meaningless because I had failed in my CA exams. But I don't know what kept me going. I had just held on to one belief that one day things will turn in my favor. But the uncertainty in CA courses is that you never know when's the time, when's the right time. It's just like probably walking into fog. Probably the parents who drive their cars know this better. How does it feel to walk into fog? How does it feel to drive? You don't see anything that's in front of you, and you are scared to take the next step. That was exactly what I was feeling. But trust me, there has to be a time when the fog should end, there should be openness, and you have clarity in life. And the third thing I want to tell is be crazy. Be crazy of what you love. Be crazy of achieving your goals. Have that madness. Please, have that madness. I had no choice. I didn't have a plan B. I just worked on my plan A. Doesn't mean that I'm asking you to not have plan B in life. Do have, but be as crazy as possible to pursue your passion. So 3 things: do what you love, have faith, and then third is, whilst you do what you're doing with utmost determination, please be as crazy as you are. Have fun in life. This is what all I want to convey this evening. Further, I just have one thing to convey to parents today. Lot of parents are sitting here. I want you parents to trust your children and support them, give them a small chance to pursue what they want. And trust me on this, I vouch on this, that you will be surprised to see them what they will achieve. So parents, please support your kids, be it whatever streamline of career they want to get into, please support. So yeah, coming to your exams, of course, it's a first public exam. What I want to give a tip is, please prepare well. Do not do the donkey work of just writing without, a qualitative writing or a practice. Those 3 hours or 2.5 hours of exam is what will decide your future into. So do the quality work, fail as much as possible in your preparatories, fail, make mistakes, but do utilize the time wisely in that 3 hours. I wish you all a very, all the best. And of course, I wish and pray God that you are in your best state of mind and best state of health throughout your preparations and throughout the days of exam. So congratulations, guys, on graduating. I take this opportunity to thank Vedavati ma'am for letting me be here today, this evening. Truly, truly an honor. I could even recite the school song, which I did probably 10 years ago. It just feels amazing to be back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for sharing your valuable thoughts. We are incredibly grateful for your presence here today and for sharing such valuable wisdom with us. It is now my great honor to call upon a leader whose leadership, vision, and dedication has inspired so many of us. She is a true role model who has shown time and again what it means to be to lead with purpose, integrity, and passion. Please join me in welcoming our Vice Chairperson, Ms. Aishwarya DKS Hegde, to address the graduates and the audience.
After so many speakers, I feel nervous to stand up on stage. But a very good evening and welcome all my parents, my stars of today, the beautiful young ladies and the wonderful handsome gentlemen who've passed something called childhood and gotten into adulthood. Probably the last time we're going to call you children is probably in this campus by your teachers, by us and by our parents. From tomorrow, the childhood changes into adulthood. I wouldn't still consider you as adults, but we'll give you the fame of adulthood. But I welcome every parent, every grandparent if there's any in the audience, my teachers, my support staff, my community leaders as we call them, everybody present here to a very important day in the history of Apollo National Public School, you know. It's a day where we actually have reflected on ourselves. I like to call this day not only a day of celebration, a day of reflection, but a day of anticipation from when I've been seeing your students talk. Thank you, sir, who spoke about, the parent who spoke about us. It's really the day we live for. And I think my teachers live for something like this. I live for something like this. My principal stays for something like this. Because every work we do should get translated not just in your child, but it should become a transformation at home. And when you spoke today on this dais, we saw that transformation at home and how every parent sitting down here is not just going to call Apollo National Public School as their child's school, but just like how Shreya was mentioning, my teacher, my school, my management, all of you equally feel that it is your school and not just your child's school. And I really hope we've resonated to that feeling today. Thank you so much, parents, for trusting us, believing in us. I genuinely think, as my chief guest said today, it's not just the day for your child or the day for our students at Apollo, but it's a bigger day because we've handed over a successful humanistic leader out to the society post today. And that's the responsibility and the pride that we hold among every community participant at Apollo National Public School. And thank you so much for that. I genuinely don't know what to talk. On the way 1 hour, when I was traveling to reach here, I was thinking, what am I going to tell my children today? I genuinely think that my graduation day speeches are the most important speeches because I feel you're listening carefully. Tomorrow, one day, when you have a choice to make, you will actually think back and say, what did someone tell me during my graduation? Reflect back on it and then make decisions. Right? The first thing that I'll start with is telling that from today, it is not just about valuing yourself, but valuing the people around you. And today is a start of a journey for you like that. Till yesterday, whatever came by your way, my dear students, was other people's responsibility. You only received it. From today, whatever you've received, you're going to vibrate it to 10 other people around you. When you walk out of this campus, you're going to carry the legacy of the institution on your back, the mindfulness that your teachers have taught you, to the trust every parent and every teacher has on you that you will make all of us proud, is the responsibility that you're going to hold on. Right? So, I know it's a very emotional moment, 10 years of friendship. You will have tears today. You will make it feel like you're never going to meet your best friend. You're going to talk about it like, will I ever come back to this school? The question to all those questions is, the answer to all those questions is a yes. You can come back to the school as much as you would like to. But you're not going to come back to take the value, but you're going to come back to add value, just like how Shreya has come today. You are going to keep in touch with every friend that you have made in the last 10 years of your educational journey. But you're not probably going to talk back to them saying, which assignment should I finish to make sure I'm not in that teacher's red list tomorrow? But you will probably talk to them saying that, wow, I missed those wonderful school days. Should we catch up again to discuss what I'm doing in life and to know what you're doing in life? That's why you're going to call back your friend. Thirdly, you're not going to miss school because school is going to be a huge part of you wherever you go. From your first interview in your college, where you're filling up that form, to your final interview where probably you'll be recruiting 10 other people, the first question you're going to write, ask, or answer is, which school are you from? Do you agree with me, parents? So that's the baggage of school that you're going to hold on to. But the question is, what are you going to do about it? And when I was thinking that, and I know the parents who are sitting here have been the testament to how we've grown as an institution in Apollo, from feeling bad of not having a playground to having the hortico heaven today, to thinking that how am I going to pick up my child with those traffic-oriented main road streets, to making sure should we come to the back gate and pick them up so that I'm saving time, my child is also saving time, to actually dreading to have those annual days come in between school days times where weekdays you will have to take off to your office to come here. I know you've done it all, right? But children, I want you to remember that the first people you're going to value in your life is your parents. From today is a time to think and give back to them on how much they've given you for the last 10 years. If you think back for a moment, you're going to realize that every time you had a struggle, the first person who was actually thinking about your struggle and not their struggle was your parents. Today is the day to go tell them and promise them for all the education, for all the support, for all the love they have given you. It's time to be proud of me. And I will make sure you are going to be a proud parent of so-and-so Apollo National Public School. That's your target from today. And now you're going to ask me, ma'am, how am I going to do that, right? There are 3 things that I think sums up all. First is to take responsibility and practice gratitude. From today, I always say this, right? What is education? Education is taking responsibility of our learning and taking that forward to the rest of the people. From today, you will take responsibility of your life, of your words, of your actions, and of your choices. What you choose tomorrow is your choice. Whether it's friends, whether it's career, whether it is right things, wrong things, turning an opportunity to a successful journey, or even feeling back and saying, why didn't I not try? Today, Shreya stood on this stage and spoke to you as a chartered accountant because she took responsibility of her choice to become a CA, failed as many times as she could, learned from every failure, and she told us, saying there's no plan B, plan A is everything, right? Her plan A was to become a CA, her plan B was to achieve it. The fact that you don't have 2 different plans is the roadmap to success. Your plan A is your goal, your plan B is your actions to your goals. And that will only happen if you take responsibility of what's happening around you, of what you can do around to that situation, and then finally how that responsibility can be translated to a community of people. Second, I told you, apart from responsibility is gratitude. If you are not grateful for what you're getting and who's around you, you'll never think forward. Today is a day I told you is a reflection day of being grateful for your teachers who believed in you more than you believed in yourself. For those parents who supported you thinking that this, I didn't get it for me, but I'll make sure my child gets it. It is the belief on me, your principal and everyone saying that you're going to achieve so huge that today you are known because of Apollo National Public School. When is Apollo National Public School being known because of you? That's the challenge, responsibility in front of you. And you will go ahead with this only by taking responsibility and practicing gratitude. And I want you to listen to the term practice gratitude more carefully. It's not saying thank you just because you got favored for something. It's about finding and practicing thank you to the people who have added value in your life. Is that clear? So the first thing that you're going to go write down is after your final day examination, for who are the first 10 people whom you're going to send that impactful thank you message to? Is it your teacher? Is it your friend? Is it your principal? Is it your neighbor? Or is it even your cousin who probably one day motivated you to be where you are? So thank you is not just when they come in front of you, but thank you is reminding them of the value they added in your life. Why am I choosing those two words to you in front of is responsibility and thank you. That comes to you my second most important thing that you're going to do to make your students parents proud and my school proud is the power of your choices. The power to choose the subjects for your 11th and 12th. The power to choose your friends that you're going to make once you walk out of this campus. The power to choose the lifestyle that you want to lead after your school. Right? Tomorrow, all of you are excited that maybe you'll go to this college, you'll go to this school, you'll be aiming for that, right? But in the middle of all this, you've made a choice. But how do you make that choice very effective? Your choices these days are always seen as monetizing opportunities. Right? All of us look at it. Parents must be also wondering, what is Aishwarya saying? Today, our choices are all monetizing options. Which monetizes better? Which will take my career better? But I want you to change the way you think at it. I started today's talk by saying, you need to learn to value yourself and value others. And I want you to remember, your choices actually determine your value. Today, my choice of being an educationalist, my choice of working in government schools, which is why Shreya called me. I'm so glad she called me an explorer today, which I truly am, I think, because I'm exploring every possibility to make education experiential. But it's not just a choice that I took, right? It's also the amount of value that I add. If I didn't add value to your graduation day, all of you probably wouldn't be listening to me like the way you're listening to me now. Right? Is my positioning adding value or is my personality adding value? Is a question I want to ask all of you. And I know this because I've personally taken classes for a lot of you sitting in this batch, right? You've seen the Catalyst Lab with me. You've spent 2 full days of how things going on. You've seen me walk around. Most of you have assisted me in a lot of events around. So the one question I want you to ask yourself about your vice chairperson is it that position that added value to me or is it that personality? For whoever you think it's the personality, that's the personality you need to develop. Thank you for raising hands to whoever raised hands, but that is what you need to develop. And that personality or that persona that you will spread to the rest of the people around you is going to be through your choices. Today, look how in 1 year, a parent who's been with me for 13 years has stood here and thanked a principal with a 1-year change. It is not her position, it is her persona. These are simple examples that I'm giving you how positions won't talk. So tomorrow when you make your choice, I want you to make it consciously to see how much value will you add. And when you walk out of this institution, adding value is very important. And today, if I have a teacher in my school for so long, it's not just because I'm paying them the salary and they're staying for here. That's how much value they are adding to my institution. And that's how much value the institution is adding to their career. And that's why they're all here. You can go back and ask. Sometimes we always don't value the monetization we get. 90% of the people leave a workplace because they're not respected and not because they're paid well. And I'm sure all the parents will relate to me and say it's true. You're staying in an organization for so long, not because you're getting good hikes every year, but you're giving so much of respect in that organization, you feel it's my organization. When you come here, it's not just about your student or your child, it's how much value you get as a parent when you walk into my organization which has made it. So these are small examples for you to look around and see how you are going to get valued into the process. And when I talk about value, when I talk about the choices you make, I want to put in record, we are a young India, right? We're all looking at India and saying, young India, 65% of the population in our country is below 35 years. In the coming 2030, that's close to 5 years from now, the entire highest number of workforce of the world is going to be from India. 5 years from now, you're going to be working. That means you're building the young India. Without responsibility, without gratefulness, without making the right choices, how will you build this big India? So today, I don't just need workers sitting in my audience. I really need job creators. I need people who will inspire 10 more people around you. And today, when 3 of your A section, B section, C section students spoke here, I'm sure each of the other section members' heart was also beating. How will she perform so that all of us have something to say that which section of the students spoke? I'm sure all this is going in your mind. And for you, that pride of your community is so much more bigger than just you succeeding, right? This has to continue. You cannot individualize your process of success as soon as you walk out of the school. Just like how you have the pride in your heart when your house wins. You have the pride in your heart when your classmate wins. Just like you have the pride in your heart when someone in your school probably wins something so big. That mindset and that attitude needs to continue. Because you're not building yourself, you're building a young India for yourself. Is that okay with all of you? So tomorrow, if you walk into another campus and someone does well, don't hesitate to go tell them, you've done a great job. That one appreciation is going to make you closer to that community. If someone comes and says, thank you for making this, don't forget to thank back them, saying that thank you for this appreciation, it made my day. Because this appreciation is going to make me sleep so good and get up tomorrow to be inspired to do something better. Won't it do that to you? I always say this, saying that confidence is not what we give ourselves. Confidence is what comes to us as appreciation, which makes us feel like doing better than what we do today. Right? So, make sure you make your powerful choices right and have responsibility and gratefulness involved to it. My final thing to all of you, I think Shreya spoke a lot about it and all of you did, is be a lifelong learner. You've heard me say this enough that I'm in education, not just because it's my passion, because it keeps the child in me alive. The child to say sorry immediately when I did a mistake. The child to say thank you even if I get a chocolate. The child to say, how can I do this better from what I had? It keeps the child in me alive. So I want you to make sure to keep the child in you alive to be a lifelong learner as you walk out of this campus. Every experience, every person you meet, every failure you witness, every success you take to your heart should become a learning. And I really hope it's not just about the textbooks that has taught you in the school, but every wall, every person, every community leader, as the parent told you, has a story to tell. And I really hope we as an entire education community and ANPS has not just developed your mind to actually receive that learning, but has definitely helped fully develop a heart who's ready to accept that learning, even if it's from someone smaller than you. You know, when I walked into this campus 7 years ago, I always felt like, who's going to listen to me? Right? Today, the fact that I have pin drop silence to listen to me is not just my passion and my aim, but it is 7 years of hard work in understanding schooling. So put a lot of work to understand your environment. Okay? So 3 things that you will not forget as you remember ANPS or Aishwarya ma'am is going to be responsibility, gratefulness, choices that you make because they have the power to turn your life, and finally to keep the child in you alive and be a lifelong learner in the process of the journey that you take up. Okay? With this, thank you parents. I was very happy when one among the 3 students was actually in NHPPS, and she said, ma'am, I'm still a student in NHPPS, is what she said. I really hope a lot of you join me back, whether it's the NHPPS community, the AVRES residential community. I haven't even said it a lot, but it's my first graduation day of schools. We're coming up with a very unique 11th and 12th syllabus for entrepreneurship in NHPPS unit Banshankari for all the parents. It's going to be unique, it's going to be different. We have IIM tied up with us. We're trying to see how entrepreneurship can be brought in your children, not just post, 11th and 12th, but as a part of 11th and 12th. We're going to launch that in a week from now. I think all of you will be a part of the launch. Do consider that if all of you want to come back to our community, but wherever you are, all the best. Just remember, we're so proud of you, and we believe in you, and we're waiting to call you as chief guests for various functions to come back and share your journey, your learning, and your process of growth, just like Shreya has done today. Thank you to my entire teacher community who always make me proud, excited, and interested to come on the stage and speak whatever I feel like, because it could be the vision, but it's their translation which has empowered each one of you. I wouldn't go into examinations at all because I believe it's only a mere part of education that we've given to you and not everything. The fact that we're doing graduation day few days before the exam is not just the belief in you, but the belief in our system that all of you will excel and we don't have to think about it. That's the story we hold. So congratulations. I know you heard today saying that those 3 hours are everything. But how you manage those 3 hours in those examination is probably a life-testing time of what your school has done to you. Because I'm sure we have put you to tough times, we've put you through challenging times, we've put you through happy times. When you find that difficult question, think about the happy time. When you find that challenging question, think about how much we believe in you. And when you find that confusing question, make that powerful choice. With this, I'm sure all of you will excel in your examinations. I'm here to hear back from you on how beautiful your journey has been with us and how you've taken that to the next level. Thank you to every parent who's been our ambassador at Apollo National Public School and been a proud parent. Thank you for your support, guidance, and blessing. ANPS was a huge community that you were not just a part of, but you will always be a part of. So come back. This is your home ground. This is your ground where you learn to fall, you learn to dip, you learn to dance, you learn to fight, and probably to learn to speak so confidently in front of an audience like this. My biggest pride feeling today is not about 82 of you graduating here, but the few of you stood by here without a paper spoke more beautiful than me. So thank you for that. Congratulations, and wishing each one of you a very all the best. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging and motivating words. Your vision and leadership continue to light the path for these young minds, and we are incredibly grateful for your support and guidance. Now the moment we have all been waiting for, the distribution of the Certificate of Appreciation. This is for all the dedications our graduates have shown throughout the years. I would like to call upon Anuradha KV, class teacher of class 10A, to read out the names of the students. I request Aishwarya ma'am to join us on the stage, and our chief guest, Shreya ma'am, for the distribution of Certificate of Appreciation.
Chaturya, she has embarked on the journey to become an ambitious software engineer. Kota S. Lalit, he aims to pursue his career as a famed artist. Digant S. Gowda, his objective is to become a renowned doctor. Ishan R. He wishes to build his career as a noted entrepreneur. Hansika Ponnacha, she is focused on becoming an eminent lawyer. Rushiteja, he has set a goal to become an illustrious entrepreneur. KP Dashan Gowda, he has Karan S. Madappa, he intends to become a reputed entrepreneur. Badri Narayan, he plans. Monish Sagar had his. Navneet Kurgodu, he's on a journey to become an innovative engineer. Nived Turai Nishant, he is dedicated to become an efficient engineer. Pranav KVR, his ambition is to become a talented football player. Pranita P. Shastri, Ratangapani Lakoju, he is committed with the focus to become a dedicated doctor. Rishi V. Thakur, he is ready to fly high in the colorful sky of Skasa as a conscientious pilot. S. Likita Prasad, she's one. S.N. Vanshika, she's getting ready to pen herself as a visionary author. Sanvi R, she aims to become a creative entrepreneur. Datri R. She wishes to build her career as a passionate chartered accountant. Sairam JS. He is focused to become an influential professor in mathematics. Sanskriti K. She wants to see her name as an insightful IITian. Shreya TS. She aims to become an analytical AI developer. Tanish, and he wants to become an ethical entrepreneur. Nandini V. She intends to become a reputed entrepreneur. Now I would like to call upon Mamta Rajkumar, class teacher of 10B, to read out student's name.
Good evening to one and all present here. It's my pleasure to call the boisterous graduates of 10B, Adi Roonwall, aspire to become an esteemed entrepreneur. Akshaj K. Venugopal, to be a percussionist. Tanutsai CS, with an aim of becoming robotic engineer. Diksha CV, to Deepthi Raman, with an ambition of becoming a dedicated doctor. Shruti C, with an aim of biotechnician or a marine biologist. Hiya Doshi, to become an expert in entrepreneurship. Isha, to become a fashion designer or interior designer. Jane Pradeep, with an aim of becoming automobile engineer. Jyotsna Shri, with an aim of becoming a devoted doctor. Kripa RM, to become a successful biotech engineer from IIT. Meethvi Perigal, to become a chartered accountant. Mohini Agniotri, with an aim of becoming a microbiologist. Nidhishri Kodancha as a research and development head in DRDO. Ritvik aspiring to become a successful pilot. Rakshdane Salecha to become a successful businessman. Ritesh Sai Singh to become an efficient IAS officer. Riya Prashant Kapoor, a genetic engineer or a marine biologist. Sanvi P. with an aim to become a tech field engineer. Shivramanna with an aim of becoming automobile engineer. Shravya P. Kanduri, a marine biologist or psychiatrist. Shreya S. to become a corporate lawyer. Children and parents kindly encourage them with a huge round of applause. Tejaswini B. to become a devoted doctor. Taruni Gowda to become a successful businessman. Vaibhavi Arvind with an aim to become a company secretary. Viksha Madhukar as a specialist in medical field. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Archana BJ, ma'am, for 10C.
NC students, Arush Srinivas Rao aims to become a software engineer. Amoga C. Bharadwaj aspires to become a mechanical engineer. Arush Ajampur yearns to become an astrophysicist. B.S. Shivani Chinmayi HM working towards a role as an engineer. Dhanush P sets his sights on becoming a cyber security officer. Haripriya M works hard, pursues a career in medicine as a doctor. K. Krishna trains himself to become a cricketer. Krisha HR divides to become a fashion designer. Krutartha M. Gowda wishes to become an automobile engineer. Danyata L longs to become a software engineer. Manogna V. Babu has the objective to serve the country by joining ISRO. Medha Angadi pursues her career to become a doctor. Muhammad Arfan K wants to become a software engineer. Navya B. Shetty is determined to become a doctor. Nikshep Gopal has set his heart to become a doctor. P.N. Giridhara is intending to build his own business. Sai Kushal is optimistic to work for aerospace engineer in ISRO. Prakshubda Abhilash Kamti is an aspirant to become an IAS officer. Rishabh Vivi is preparing for the future as a software engineer. Rishik Vihan is zealous to become a doctor. Ronit V. Aras is committed to become a businessman. Sahiti Potnuru is wishful to become a military doctor. Srivatsa N wants to become a coding engineer. Sindhu P. Srivatsa N wants to become a coding engineer. Tushar M.R. has set his goal to become a well-acclimated lawyer. Vaishnavi N. is ambitious to build a career in robotics. Thank you.
A big thank you to Aishwarya ma'am, our chief guest, Shreya, Vedavati ma'am, for taking time to hand over the certificates.
Students, did you look at that photo carefully? Yeah? When I was choosing what am I going to give all of you, I felt there's nothing more valuable than that photo. For two reasons. One, you have the people who've made you who you are today. That's your parents. Second, you have your school, which has made you to who you are today. It has to go into your vision board to watch it every day. How are you going to make them known to the society is the question you're going to ask every day to yourself, watching that photo, which is why we've given you that photo to remember your responsibility and your gratefulness to the people who've believed in you before you believe in yourself. So go back, Put that photo next to your bed. Put that photo on your vision board. Put that photo in the mainstream of your house to remind not just the people around you, but to yourself what you've achieved, where you got to go, and how are you going to go there. With that, wishing all of you a wonderful journey, which is going to be a lifelong learning of who you are, where you want to get, and what you want the world to know you as. So with that, thank you so much and have a wonderful night.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all our graduates. These certificates will forever remind you of your journey at ANPS. As we come to the end of today's ceremony, I would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to everyone who has made this day possible. To the teachers, parents, and the students, thank you for your unwavering support and contributions. I would now like to invite Swati K. to deliver the oath of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Vice Chairperson, Ms. Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde, our beloved Principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A., distinguished Chief Guest, Shreya R. Mahendrakar, beloved teachers, dear parents, and wonderful students. It gives me immense pleasure to show gratitude to each one of you present here. Your presence here fills this place with joy and purpose as another remarkable academic year draws to close. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Vice Chairperson, Aishwarya D.K.S. Hegde ma'am. You nurture our students' talents while instilling strong values. The school management's vision drives our continuous growth. Thank you, ma'am. I thank our chief guest for gracing this occasion. Your words of wisdom will guide our students as they chase their dreams. Thank you, Shreya. I would like to extend my gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. Vedavati B.A. ma'am. Your leadership created an environment where we could all thrive. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my gratitude to Ms. Suprabha ma'am for accompanying us in this event. Thank you, ma'am. Our teachers deserve special recognition for their unwavering commitment. Thank you for exceeding expectations, nurturing young minds, and shaping future leaders. Your passion for teaching brightens our classrooms and motivates our students to reach greater heights. Thank you, dear teachers. To our supportive parents, your partnership has been invaluable. Your active involvement in school activities, your constructive feedback, and your trust in our goals have strengthened our educational mission. Working together, we create an environment where children thrive and grow. Thank you, dear parents. I would also like to thank our school alumni and achievers for gracing this event. You bring glory to our institute. Looking around, adorned with creative expressions of our talented students, brings back countless memories of this year. From academic excellence to supporting France, from cultural celebrations to social initiatives, our students have shown remarkable growth in every area. Thank you, dear students. Our administrative staff and support team handle daily tasks with care, ensuring smooth operations throughout the year. Their dedication allows us to focus on our main goal of providing quality education. Thank you. I also extend my gratitude to the photographer for capturing these moments to ponder later. I also thank the audiophile for providing us with amplifiers to our voice with their sound system. Dear students, you make us proud each day with your enthusiasm, creativity, and determination. Stay focused, work hard, and support each other. Your success stories will add brilliant chapters to our school's history. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Swati ma'am, for expressing our collective gratitude. I now request everyone to please raise for the playing of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे